So what's good, everybody? We're about to get into another collection full of pieces from Guess, Versace, Disney, Ed Roth, and the infamous 90s serial killer tees. Stay tuned. So yes, welcome back. We got a new flow going on here. As you can see, I got a stack right here. Let's get into it. So first off, let's get into the vintage Guess. Everybody knows these pieces, but I got a little story behind this one. So before the hype hit, if you guys remember, the Guess Jeans USA tees were popping. I'm talking about stripes, solid colors, anything they can get their hands on. Popping. It was insane. But before the hype hit, I actually picked this one up for 30 bucks shipped online. So it's a steal that's been in the collection. The fact that these are vertical stripes screams a little bit more individuality. Now a nice high-end find, which I was surprised. I picked this one for 10 bucks at the swap meet. It turns out it is legit. I had no idea. A little weird on the tags, but it turns out that it is all legit and it's a crazy piece. Look at that graphic. Clean front and back. Made in Italy is always good.
Molto bene.
This one is an unknown. I believe it's bootleg. I've always said it's bootleg. This one was caught for $1 on a table. So the same place I got the box logo Supreme tee, but it's got Versace all over collar and the sleeves. Definitely a sick piece and very vintage, straight out from the 90s. Graphics not too shabby also. Now this one's a straight out bootleg, I already know that, but check out that pattern that goes all the way through there. It is insanely embroidered through there. Check out that tonal Versace in there, as well as the Medusa head. Now the Medusa head doesn't look completely on point, but it is a sick piece and it's an awesome shirt. I love vintage. Now I went through a bunch of high-end finds, but these are just awesome. Some vintage Burberry's polos. Both are made in USA, but let's get into the Novacek first. That nice Burberry's tag, like I said, medium, but it fits like a size large. Novacek all the way around this thing. Classic piece. I have not let this one go. Get another Burberry's piece, but check it out. The classic logo, and what's crazy, they retroed this one. So the price of the retro was actually $290, and I put up a post, which one did you buy, vintage or new? And everybody hit up vintage, definitely. This one is crazy because it's a size small, but it fits like a large in the stash. So this one's a big one for me because this is a Disney X Star Wars piece, and today is May 4th, so May the 4th be with you. Okay, I just had to say it. But yes, this piece is amazing. Let's check out the tag first of all. The 80s Disney's character tag, and then we got the sexy R2-D2 imprinted in here. The graphic is amazing. You can feel that old thickness of the prints. I found this one at the thrift, and a lot of people were like, oh man, it was like it's got to be a vintage shirt with a newer print, and I'm like laughing all the way to the bank with this one. This is an amazing condition, and I found it on a busy day, so everyone had picked out the place and nobody paid attention to this tag. It was actually all curled up into the collar, and everyone else probably thought it was a Star Wars new print, and that's why I always check the tag. A little fun fact, at Disneyland, Star Tours actually opened January 9th, 1987. So it's just another 80s piece of Star Wars history and legacy. Let's get into another classic piece right here, another Disney vintage piece. My gosh, the 1994 Disney's The Lion King. Let's check this one out. So this one is not the tie-dye one with the big graphic. It does have a big graphic in the front, but I love the fact it has all the characters walking down below. Just a sick piece. And this one actually has the Lion King tag on it by Sunsport. Story on this one, I found it super cheap, like $2, and it was in the women's section. When I found it, the lady in the front looked at it and she's like, I did not see this one out there. And I said, yeah, it was hiding. So I put in the work, and I got the prize. This one's a crazy one. If you guys been to the Epcot Center in Orlando, Florida, check out the Mickey tag on there for the Epcot Center. You can see when it dropped, it was 20 bucks. So whoever saved this, I gotta say thank you, because they traveled a long way to California. And if you guys do not recognize this character right here, this is Figment, and he hasn't been seen in a long time. It is single stitch. So let's get into the straight up Mickey Mouse, actual Mickey Mouse tagged ones. The Disney Store tag, and we got the design tag. So check it out. We got the Mickey Mouse, again, made in USA tag tee. Check it out. Very awesome piece, very much from the 90s. You can see it has this like two-tone on the inside, so the sleeves are actually thicker than the actual shirt itself, so that's like a crazy one. Love the graphic on it. Get that big M, you guys already know. Onto this one, but it's another made in USA. So crazy because at the time, you know, there was no California Adventure. I love this piece because it does have Mickey and Minnie right here. You got Disneyland Hotel. It's got the Thunder Express, as well as the castle, and it's got the stars up here. Got a little Mickey and Minnie balloons right in the moon here, and it's got the original Mickey Mouse balloon. It's just an awesome piece, and you gotta love that Matterhorn. I'm seeing things, man. I am seeing things. I don't know. So we are about to get into all the Ed Roth pieces, and we're gonna start off with this piece right here, single stitch Ed Big Daddy Roth. We got Ratfink right in the front. Ratfink! You gotta love Ratfink with the bloodshot eyes. And most of these tees are licensed by Moon Eye, under license of Big Mouth. This one is one of my favorite pieces right here, the Sidewalk Surfing, and he's on that skateboard with the motor on it. It's just insane. I wish there was a better way. Little front graphic also. If you guys don't know who Ed Roth was, go look him up. Black and white Ratfink right in the front, and then check out the back. And the reason why I was asking if you guys know who Ed Roth was, as you can see, very big hot rod culture. Flames on the door. Merc on a mission. You got Ratfink. You got the pretty Daisy Isle. You got her shifting that 8-ball, if you know what I mean. 8-ball shifter. I found these and I cleaned them up as best as I could. Some of them have little marks here and there, but my gosh, I wish they had tags because some of the tags you can see were cut off. Check it out, another single stitch piece. You got Mother's Worry right here, just amazing hot rod, just smoking, man. Live the pop we live. And I forgot to mention, most all the shirts are bigger sizes, and that's what matters here. And these things are definite fallbacks. Look at that graphic on there, that shifter. Get out, check it out, look at the back. Good things never die. Man, rest in peace, Ed Roth. Gosh, I just love these graphics. The color are insane. Most of these tees, before I found these, I had never found any Ratfink tees, and most of the tees that I've seen that are vintage, they're all black and white. So the fact that these have color is just incredible. I mean, look at this graphic. This one says seat. Just look at the subject matter going on there. And that's the thing, I never lived the hot rod lifestyle, but I respect it. I love it. Now, before the serial killer tees, I do want to talk about this piece because the Made in USA Kingstree classic, the lifestyles of the drunk and disorderly 1990 licensed single stitch tee. If you guys don't know that this is a spoof shirt from the lifestyles of the rich and famous,
dazzling lifestyles of the rich and famous.
The run went from 1984 all the way to 1995, and it ended abruptly. But other than that, there's nothing more to the shirt. But check it out, Lifestyles of the Drunk and Disorderly, and look what the bottom says. You guys already know. Bigger size too, XL. Now the moment you guys waited for, I'm hoping you guys waited for it if you guys are here still. The serial killer tees, the little backstory on them. Mostly, the company disbanded pretty much because all the pictures they used were not paid for by licensing. So these were literally the Wild West days. You know, it wasn't that long ago. It was the early 90s, had a great run, and now the t-shirts go for a crazy amount of money. All of these shirts were found in the thrift store by me again, and it was just a run. I found this one first and the rest of them came after. Size XL, serial killer tagged, original, man. So check it out, we got Paul Rubens, aka Pee-wee Herman, and it does have masturbate right in the bottom. Graphic is still there and the t-shirt is safe and sound condition. The story behind this one, maybe you guys should go look it up. I probably won't talk about that, man. I will tell you about Florida though. Now these two, pristine condition. This is a medium, and I believe this one is also a size medium, yes. The Made in USA tag is the one that's the same on there. This one has the star tag. If you guys know the People versus Larry Flint, strip for me, baby. The guy who started Hustler magazine, then you guys know about this one, Woody Harrelson, the movie. Just another 90s piece that is just amazing, I just gotta say. Does anybody know about this movie? Leon the Professional, starring Jean Reno and a young Natalie Portman. So as you can see, she's holding that silent, suppressed M9 Beretta, and it does say children are the future.
You see, when you use the silencer.
And each one of them have a witty subtitle going along it. And there we go. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And this just really brings back the memories for me of thrifting, and I want to get back out there. I want this all to be over and get it done. And with that, I'm just going to say what I always say. Hit that sub button because more videos are coming. This was Mick from Fresh from the Flea.
This is a Chucky Beat production.